guys live underground now? What's the rent like? Asking for a friend.
Stay out of our business.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, MJ. Can I ask a huge favor?
Sure, what's up?
Remember that story you did on the shortage of teachers in the city? Well, you know someone who might be a good fit. If we had a...
I think some of the supers are offering H-1Bs based on credentials.
Yeah.
Send me his info and I'll call around.
Got me!
Yeah.
We're getting low on guys!
That guy's hiding in an underground lair. You guys know you're walking cliches, right?
Bust him up! Look up, you moron!
I'm curious. When you guys get food delivered, do they just drop it down a sewer drain or what?
How'd he do that? I can handle this cloud. Too many men down. Crap! Look out! Yeah, it's a crowd. That's it. He ain't getting out of here alive.
You sound angry. Must be the lack of sunlight.
Little man. Stop! Spiderman's here! Who the hell are you?
Sweet dreams.
Spiderman's here! I'm gonna get you some crowd! That'll leave a mark!
What DLC is this?
Boston! How the hell did he find us?
You guys live underground now? What's the rent like? Asking for a friend.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, MJ. Can I ask a huge favor?
Sure, what's up?
Remember that story you did on the shortage of teachers in the city? Well, I know someone who might be a good fit. If he had a visa.
I think some of the supers are offering H1Bs based on credentials. Send me his info and I'll call around.
Look up, you moron!
That guy's hiding in an underground lair. You guys know you're walking cliches, right? I'm curious. When you guys get food delivered, do they just drop it down the sewer drain or what? You sound angry. Must be the lack of sunlight.
I'll teach you respect! Whoa! What the hell? One more will finish you! Let me get my hands on! They'll be cleaning you off the walls when I'm done! Hands up! This ends now!
Boy, I sure hope so. You guys are terrible hosts.
Watch out for those webs! Get me out of this! I'm just walking!
We go from Doc Ock to Hammerhead in story mode. Yep. And he's a cyborg, whoa. good news is Black Cat is super lucky. Kind of a downgrade in terms of villains, don't you think? Oh, so she is alive. The metal plate was a problem, but now he's more solid than before.
Okay. Those humanitarian supplies should be around here somewhere.
Yes, yes.
Time to find that stash of humanitarian aid.
Well, in my Spider-Man headcanon, I think this may be the last we see of
Here are the
Hammerhead.
supplies. David, the final supply caches are secure.
Thank you. I will take them all to the Simkarian embassy and make sure the aid is delivered.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I will. And thank you once more, Spider-Man.
Guess that's it. Hope MJ can pull some strings for him.
I know I definitely have to fight him at some point.
Hey David, what's up?
Spider-Man, I have the supply caches and I'm on my way to the embassy, but I think I am being followed.
Where are you?
I am not sure. I am...
Well, he is a cyborg and you know you have to fight a
Hold
cyborg.
on. I'm on my way. Hammerhead's men knew David would be alone and vulnerable. I should have seen this coming. Hang in there, David.
If only I had cyborg Spider-Man,
There's
perfectly poetic.
Trouble. Gotta move. Hi, David. You look like you could use a little help. see him. Almost there. You still good?
Hate the heavy weapons guy in this.
Hi, David. You look like you could use a little help.
Iron Spider should make the Hammerhead boss even. Oh, I know the feeling, man.
I see him.
Is David the new Yuri? Not sure.
Almost there. You still good? You okay?
Think so. Thank God for the sable armor.
So, what's next?
Deliver the caches to the Simkarian embassy. Thanks to you, the Simkarians will finally get the aid they need.
Just happy I could help. But I meant what's next for you?
Well, a few minutes ago I received a call from a school in Midtown. They offered me a visa if I accepted a teaching position. I don't suppose you had something to do with that.
Good things happen to good people.
I can't thank you enough. I will try every day to help my students achieve their dreams as you have helped me achieve mine.
Actually, I should be the one thanking you.
For what?
For reminding me why I'll always love this city. Ah, is it me? Or is the world a little brighter right now? I'm just gonna bask in this good feeling for at least the next few seconds. Or until something else bad happens. The entrance to his hideout must be somewhere close by. Huh, must be underground. Guess it's time for some urban spelunking. Ugh, that's a new smell. Yuck. Hope I find Sable before the fumes overwhelm her. If I can get through this without getting wet, that'd be a win. Hello? This is so cool. Hey! Whoa, look at this place. The amount of work it takes to make this city run is just crazy. I'll never take fresh water for granted again. Okay, let's see where this leads. Looks like some loose bricks up ahead. Nice. Okay, onward. Hammerheads, guys. They've taken over an abandoned subway platform. Gotta take these guys out, then look around for Sable.
What's the main issue? Power? Yeah. It's only a matter of time before the city finds out how we're leeching off the subway. Then what?
Then we'll grease some palms this way. Make sure we're left alone.
Maybe. But there's also the problem of space. I mean, we just ran out of room. We could use some of those bigger things to make more room. Not a bad idea. And I just wonder if we even need more pods down here.
You kidding? Those things are awesome. You get juiced up in there. Come on, feel like a superhero.
On Netflix there's this cool Chinese anime called Scissor 7.
On your perspective. My kid, I'm a hero.
Yeah, I guess. Same with my mother.
At least Screwball is not sending me on a wild goose chase.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, let me look at this some more, see if I can figure something out.
Whoops! That would make a terrible ninja.
Over there! It's the spider! Bring him down! Take him out! He got me! Here comes the pain!
Young, you're finally finished with pain in that annoying pain in the butt. Yeah. Taskmaster was better at task handling than her. Let's hope that's the last we see of Screwball.
I can handle this clown! They'll be cleaning you off the walls when I'm done!
Okay, that's all of them. Now, I bet if I follow the power cables, I'll find where they're holding Sable. I should follow the power cables. like they've jacked into the subway's power line somehow. Hope that's not a load-bearing subway car. Wires lead into that tunnel, but that train is blocking it. Nice. Okay, follow the yellow wire. Better not find any lions, tiger... Ah, tunnel's blocked. But I think I can still squeeze through. Body bags. Well, this just took a turn.
What happened with this one?
What do you mean, what happened? He died inside the thing, like the other guys.
Who was it?
Don't remember his name. Sal's cousin, I think.
Was it messy?
Maybe
I
not.
didn't like hearing, I think so.
Gotta do this quick, and then find Sable. This place looks like their main base of operations.
All this stuff belongs to Sable? Yeah, most of it's overseas, though. What are you thinking, boss? I'm thinking about how she took over the whole city in a matter of days. You mean back during that Devil's Breath thing? Yeah, that was crazy. Not so crazy when you got the right equipment. Well, we got those digging things. Not good enough. If we want the best stuff, we're gonna need her. Yeah, okay. How are we gonna do that? Just keep taking her stuff. She'll come to us. That cop almost killed me. I thought you said I'd be indestructible.
I said almost indestructible. After all, you're still human.
Then make me less human.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I mean what I said. Now get to work.
Wow. If Hammerhead gets his hands on this thing, we're in
Is the
serious
costume
trouble.
you're wearing your favorite?
Sable jetpacks. I'd pay good money to see Hammerhead's guys learning to fly in these things for the first time.
Just wearing it until I get the last two costumes.
I told you, I just helped manufacture these things. I didn't design them.
Guess we got the wrong guy then. On the bright side, now we got our first test subject.
No! No! Don't turn it on! Please! Just give me a few minutes. I can figure it out.
Now that's what I like to hear.
The 2099 suit is my favorite, honestly.
XRT-89. Subterranean Troop Deployment Vehicle. That's the real name? I'm sticking with Dig Boy. Sable. Sounds like she's close. The only way out is through. High voltage wires and sewer water. What could possibly go wrong?
I think it would be cool if you fought Hammerhead in the comic Iron Spider suit.
Fewer thugs with guns and a lot more safety inspectors. Sable, Salvage is
Wait,
close.
what?
There. The only way out is through. High voltage wires and sewer water. What could possibly go wrong? If there's one takeaway from this underground lair thing, it's that Hammerhead should have fewer thugs with guns and a lot more safety inspectors.
Every minute I am here is another nail in your coffin.
You got spirit. I like it.
I will never...
You mean how you died 3 seconds ago? Yeah, that got me by surprise too.
You came back for me. Why?
Because I need you.
I work alone.
I used to say
Oh
the same
yeah,
thing.
I wasn't paying
I know what's
attention.
happening in Symkaria. I know why this means so much to you.
You think you know, but you do not know.
What can I do to make you trust me? Look, I think I know how we can take down that monster, but I can't do it alone.
Damn it! He let her loose!
Ago, I've never seen someone tortured like that.
Okay, here's the plan. Good plan.
Right there! You're going down!
I mean, okay.
Hey, Sable! No lethal force, okay?
Watch it! They're working together!
Kinda nice to have you on my side for once.
Shut up and fight!
You gotta work on your fight banter, though. A dig boy, of course!
Did you say big boy?
Yeah! Way better than the real name, don't you think? Hey, Sable, where'd you learn to fight?
On the streets of Symkaria!
Yeah? I learned from watching movies. We should compare notes.
Think I can't get you up there? This is gonna hurt!
Your weapons are effective in combat! You must teach me how to use them!
I wish I could, but it's a whole big intellectual property thing. was awesome! High five!
You said you could defeat Hammerhead.
You, know you
Teamwork.
left me hanging, right?
There are medical records in here.
Yeah, mostly about that metal plate in his head.
Carbon steel.
Super strong, pretty sensitive
Teamwork
to
makes the dream work.
Heat. I have an idea.
I, solemnly swear to, do whatever you tell me to.
I will call soon.
Ow. But, yeah.
Spidey keeps getting left hanging. Sadly,
Guess I'll do some Spidey work while I wait for Sable's call. Hey, what's that? What's with all the yellow stuff? Huh. Is this some weird street artist thing? A police report. Looks like someone was killed during a mugging, but nothing was stolen. What's with the audio recorder?
So, you have some work-related stress. Well, you came to the right place. That's my specialty.
So they tell me.
Give me some more specifics about how you're feeling.
Guess you could say I put a lot of pressure on myself. I like to be the best. Plus, I have a very demanding boss.
Then what kind of work do you do?
Everything here stays confidential, right?
Of course.
Good. Because if any of this gets out, you're a dead man.
The case file says 1 of 9. There must be more of these out in the city. There's a bunch of GPS coordinates here. I love treasure hunts, but something tells me I'm not gonna find a chest full of gold at any of these places. I think I'm close to another crime scene. Huh. Mystery person's calling card.
Hey, Peter. Just letting you know I haven't left the house.
Glad to hear it. What's up?
I've been listening to the police radio, and there's stuff happening all over the city, like constantly.
Pretty overwhelming, isn't it?
How do you do it? I mean, you can't be everywhere at once.
Remember what May used to say? You help someone, you help everyone.
Yeah. But I never really understood what she meant.
Okay. You know that lady that came in to feast the other day with her 2 kids?
The one who just got evicted?
Yeah. After she found a job and was about to move into her new place, she told me, as soon as I get my first paycheck, I'm sending as much as I can back to this shelter.
So we helped her, and now she wants to help others. Helping is like a force multiplier.
Exactly.
May was pretty great, wasn't she?
The greatest. I'm gonna send you an address as soon as I'm done with all this, so stay ready. And bring those web shooters with you.
Finally!
This looks familiar. I think it's the last known location of a Maggia informant who disappeared a few months ago.
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. I think we should end the session.
Sorry, Doc. I didn't mean to scare you. I've just been paranoid lately. Like I said, stressful job.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about your job. Describe a typical day.
Typical day? Guess it starts with waking up, checking my phone, see who the boss wants me to hit that day. Then I go grab breakfast. I've been trying to do that keto thing, you know? Then I do the hits. Sometimes it's messy, so I gotta head home and clean up. I try to get to the gym in the afternoon, then dinner, and
Sorry, can you go back for a moment? What does do a hit mean exactly?
It means I kill who my boss tells me to. I'm pretty good at it by now. Got quite the resume.
This guy sounds like a Maggia enforcer. Feels like this is just part of the story. I should keep an eye out for more scenes like this. I should be close. Whoever's setting up these scenes really likes the color yellow. Let's hear what the recorder has to say.
So what do you think, Doc?
Well, clinically, you're a sociopath. You have no remorse for your actions. You clearly are not stressed. I doubt you think there's actually anything wrong with you. So, why did you really come see me today?
You're smart. I like that. Okay, let's get right to it then. You do what I tell you, and I won't kill your family.
Whoa.
You want to get right to it? Okay then. I know why you're really here. I knew who you were the minute you walked in that door. And I also know that before I do anything for you, you're gonna do something for me.
Well, that took a turn. These crime scenes all feel like covers for Maggia hits. And if the guy on the tape is a Maggia enforcer, maybe he's the one who killed all these people.
Hey, how's this for a fun video? It a whole news are you though? Oh yeah, Aladdin, right? Yes. I think there was a video about that, but it goes like this. I can show you the are you though.
Base in the city that I don't know about. Right. Good talk. Why is she always hanging up on me? Maybe she didn't hang up on purpose. Probably just got disconnected. She could be waiting for me to call her back. Or she could be running out of minutes on her cell phone plan. I mean, she's probably doing international roaming. That stuff is expensive. Or maybe she just really needed to polish her pistols. Let's apply Occam's razor. The simplest and most obvious solution is... she hates me. Ugh. Someone fell to their death from this ledge. It was ruled an accident. But was it? On the last recording, the therapist turned the tables on the Maggia guy.
Welcome back. Have a seat. So, did you bring the,
cash flow problem.
Right. It most certainly does. Thank you. So, I assume you came to me because I have a few police officers as clients.
You assume correct. But my boss and I are only interested in one of them.
And who might that be?
Captain Yuri Watanabe.
Yuri? How is she mixed up in this? I'm afraid of where this story is going. I have to keep following it.
This is it, folks. This is the big one. I finally have proof. For years, I have asked my dear listeners to send in photographic evidence to prove, once and for all, that Spider-Man is directly linked to the very criminals who plague our city. And finally, one brave anonymous caller has delivered the goods. We have clear photos of Spider-Man standing in the immediate vicinity of caches of humanitarian aid. Aid that was intended for Sincari. And our heroic caller assures me that these very humanitarian caches are being sold on the black market. If I've learned one thing in my years as a world-renowned reporter, it's this. Photos don't lie. Spider-Man has been caught red-handed. No pun intended, puns are for whips. So what do we do about it, you ask? We wait. We wait for the police to finally wake up and arrest this masked lunatic. At long last, this city is going to finally see that Jameson has been right about Spider-Man this entire time. Not only is he a thief, he's actually stealing vital food and medicine from innocent civilians who are trapped in a war zone. Women and children struggling to survive, hiding each day from a hail of mortars and bullets. Meanwhile, Spider-Man is stealing the very aid that might keep them alive. This is a new low, people. Even I could never have suspected Spider-Man of something this despicable. All we can do now as a city is to sit back and quietly reflect on just how right J. Jonah Jameson really was. Yet again.
Another file and recorder. Police ruled this a suicide, but Yuri had her doubts. The victim was part of Hammerhead's crime family. In the last recording, they talked about getting Yuri's mental health records.
Here's Captain Watanabe's file.
This everything?
Yes.
You ever record her sessions?
No, I never record any sessions. That'd be unethical and illegal.
Well, we'd like you to record our next session. And my boss has a list of questions he'd like you to ask. That gonna be a problem for you?
No problem.
I feel like I shouldn't be listening to these, and yet I can't stop. Seems that whoever left these wasn't satisfied with what the police concluded. Getting closer. I hope whoever's leaving these has a good reason. I remember Yuri saying this was ruled an accidental death. Food poisoning, I think. All of these reports are from the last year or so. But last month, Yuri assigned herself to all of these cases. Was Yuri the one who left all those recordings?
Okay, Yuri, let's move on. Have your obsessive thoughts about the suspect continued?
Yes. Sometimes I feel like I've almost got him. And sometimes I feel like I'll never get him.
Are you doing the breathing exercises?
Trying to.
But...
I know who he is. I know where he is. And I know what he's done. But I can't do anything. Not without legally admissible evidence.
That must be frustrating.
You have no idea.
Seems like Yuri's hunch is that the guy on the tape is the guy that killed all these people. I think she might be right. I think I'm close. And there's the trademark yellow. The recorder must be around here somewhere. There's another police report. I remember this. A person got electrocuted accidentally, but the victim had ties to Hammerhead. Yuri tried, but couldn't find evidence of foul play. On the last one, Yuri sounded frustrated.
You have no idea.
That's it? Yes. I mean, we talked a little bit about her medication, but...
When is the next session?
Why? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do whatever my boss tells me to do.
Oh no. Are they setting up a hit on Yuri? Gotta get to those other locations. I'm getting close. It has to be Yuri who's leaving all this stuff. Another report and recorder. I almost don't want to listen. I think there was a hit and run here recently. The victim was set to testify against one of Hammerhead's men. But of course, police never found a suspect. These case files are getting more and more recent. This one happened just a few weeks ago.
You seem nervous.
Yeah, well, the chief knew I was working undercover with you. I can't afford to lose my job. Maybe I should be the one doing breathing exercises.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Don't worry. I won't tell if you don't. Also, you're doing great. You're a very authentic-looking doctor.
Thanks. I think.
You think he knows you were wearing a wire?
If he does, he's a hell of a good liar.
He's a Magia enforcer. We know he's a good liar. Question is, does he know he's being lied to?
We'll find out tomorrow, I guess. You sure about all this?
We catch him in the act of trying to murder a police officer, he gets put away for life.
Yuri, what are you doing? I have to find her. I think I'm close to the last crime scene location. Yuri's been here. Now where's the file? There's the case file. And the last recording. I remember Yuri telling me about a drowning here. She was suspicious because the victim was a competitive swimmer.
Hey, Captain.
You ready for this?
Ready's all ever be. I'm all wired up on my way to the office. Just picking up a coffee first.
Okay. Drinks are on me when this is done.
Looking forward to it, Captain.
Yuri's suspended, but she still won't give up. Hard not to respect that.
Hi, can I just get a large coffee? Hey there, Dad. Who's that you were just
What's the recording doing there?
Hey.
No. Oh, why did I listen to that? An unknown number. Hello?
Hello, old friend.
Yuri?
Meet me at the corner of Madison and 23rd. We need to talk.
Wait, Yuri! Ah, she's gone. With all that's happened to Yuri, she must be beyond hurting. She doesn't do anything without a reason. So why did she lead me on a grisly crime scene tour? She must have a lead on this enforcer guy. It'd be nice to see her. Maybe help her deal with whatever she's dealing with. Wait, what? Yuri, what did you do? That's the Magia enforcer. Dead. And the case files from all his victims. This guy killed all these people. But does that mean he deserved to die? Yuri!
I know what you're gonna say, but just hear me out. The system works most of the time, but there are times when it doesn't. And to me, that's unacceptable. Some people put their trust in fate, or karma, or whatever. But I can only trust me.
You can't kill people, Yuri!
Apparently I can. And you know what? It felt good.
You need to turn yourself in!
For what? I just dispensed justice. True justice. And I restored a little bit of balance to the world.
You're my friend, Yuri. I don't want to come after you.
You do what you have to do, and I'll do what I have to do. Goodbye, Spider-Man.
Yuri! Ugh, what am I gonna do? This all makes sense now. What Yuri did to Hammerhead. She's been struggling with this for a while. She's always held in her emotions. That must take a toll on her. But she's also the most tenacious and stubborn person I know. This was a bad guy for sure, but killing him? That's too much.
get to work.
So where's this base you talked about? Whoa. Your toys are so much cooler than mine. I love this invisible floating fortress thing, but now that all of New York City has seen it, Hammerhead will probably be here soon.
I am counting on it, so let us work quickly.
Into the Spider-Verse.
I have acquired a Class 5 laser array. We need to calibrate it to prevent it from overheating.
Lucky for us, I'm working on my master's in calibration. Let's do this. Okay, what's first?
Pull the housing array into place.
On it. Huh. Whoa, nice laser.
Housing locked.
Done and done.
We are not done.
Oh.
We must reset the targeting field aerials.
Sure thing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exit the hangar and navigate to the top of the nearby transmitters.
Alrighty. So, we should talk about the strategy with Hammerhead, don't you think?
What is there to talk about? We find him. Then focus the laser on the plate in his head. The laser will heat the carbon steel to critical temperature, which will rearrange its molecular structure.
And soften it so I can knock him unconscious. I get that part, but how do you know it won't, melt his brain?
When the wolf attacks the sheep, he risks getting shot by the shepherd.
Okay, well, Shepard, just remember my no-killing rule, okay? Done. How's it look?
Systems appear functional. Now we must test the targeting and power levels.
Cool. Wait, this doesn't involve shooting me, does it?
Not yet. But I do need you to launch those targets.
Right. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Bombs away! Hit it! Pull!
Just a few more.
Cool with me, this is fun! Here comes another one! Nice shot! Is this how modern militaries just keep shooting? Oh, can we do one more, please?
You are a child.
Yeah, well, we're all children on the inside. Whoa!
Come back. We have one more thing to do.
On my way.
We must adjust
The gyroscopic navigation stabilizer in order to compensate for the weight of the laser. Go to that terminal and wait for me to activate the system. System ready.
I'm going in. Okay, that should do it.
You two teaming up now? You. But it ain't gonna do no good.
Stable? Use a little help here!
The laser is down.
Can you fix it?
I am trying.
Okay, I'll just do the hit, that's it!
Look at me! You can't kill me! I just want to thank you for showing me what I've been doing wrong for years! If I want to rule this city, I gotta modernize! Evolve!
Okay, almost there. Sable, what's your status?
Laser is back online. Hold him in place.
You're just pissing me off!
Now I can get in close.
Keep trying, keep failing! I'm indestructible!
Man, he's fast!
This is a fight you ain't gonna win!
Got it!
Hold him down.
Keep it coming! Come on
Indestructible determination.
Nothing hurts me no more.
I see him. Moving in.
Still no respect. What's it gonna take?
You know what I respect? That guy who knows when
Every
to quit.
broken enemy will know.
Commencing bombing run.
Damn, I missed.
Keep them coming. I'll make sure the next one hits.
I dropped the bomb. Rolling at him.
His shield's too strong. I need to disable it first.
Eat this!
Coming in. Get ready. Good work. Now hit him.
Die, bug!
Keep your distance. Do not let him use his head.
Good tip.
Hold him steady.
Do you think you're doing? You two got skills. I give you one chance. Join my crew or die.
I'll take one behind door number 3.
I need reinforcements now.
I am making another pass.
Those gadgets won't work.
Use the box to disable his shield.
Let's see it done.
Get ready.
Careful! Moving guys left and right. Love your tech, Sable. Too bad I gotta use it to take you out.
Locking in.
My webs can't penetrate his shield.
Coming your way, bug!
If I grab those bombs, yes! Can't let him hit me.
You got skills! I'll give you one chance!
Ready.
Join my crew!
Shield's too strong. I need to disable it first. Yes!
You ain't gonna beat me!
I kinda think I am.
Eat this!
Okay, now the laser!
Now hold him down.
You're just pissing me!
He's down. Hit him.
You have a hard head in every way. Can't let him hit me. Well, gadgets won't work. Gotta grab those bombs as she's dropping them.
You're going down!
Shoot him!
I am trying. The laser is down. Wait. I have an idea.
Can't wait much longer!
Hold him!
Then what?
Get ready to jump!
Wait, what? was fun. Hey, you have dinner plans? I know this great pizza place.
I must return to some coffee.
Hammer down.
Right. You have a war to fight.
I do not like to fight. Do what I have to in order to help my people.
I know. That's what heroes do.
I am no hero. But you have taught me a few things.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Like how to disarm my enemies with bad jokes.
Actually, they're good jokes, but I understand humor can be subjective.
Thank you, Spider-Man. For everything. I don't do hugs.
Yeah, right. Of course. Hey, can I get a lift back to the city? I'd swim, but it'd take forever to get the river smell out of my suit.
The hammer has fallen. Excelsior. Oh Stan, we miss you.
Ready?
I think the web shooters are a little tight.
Get used to it. Just try to keep up. Okay, Hammerhead's finished, but his men are still out there. A spider's work is never done.
Good job, man. Well, that's the end of that. Aw man, this would have been so perfect against Hammerhead.
Fighting the good fight, man.
This is a decent neighborhood.
Isn't the city great?
Today is a fine day in New York City. At long last, Hammerhead has been taken down for good, cyborg parts and all. I will even give Spider-Man and Silver Sable an ounce of credit. They did, after all, land the final blow. However, while the mainstream media trips over itself to heap lavish praise on these vigilantes, allow me to give you a dose of facts. Hammerhead would have never gotten this far had it not been for Silver Sable leaving behind all her gear in the city. And don't get me started on Spider-Man stoking the fires of a gang war and forcing a decorated police captain into administrative duties. So, They cleaned up the mess. But they were also the ones that failed.